This is Tabletop Tavern, RTS meets roguelike chaos. Recruit mercenaries, command them in real time on a tabletop battlefield, and face endless goblin hordes. Unique runs, tough choices, infinite replayability. That's what the devs have wrote to summarize this game. So the gameplay loop here is actually really fun. I really did enjoy it. What you basically have are units that you have to command. You'll have your archers, they need to be back. You don't want them on the front line basically. And then you've got your melee, you'll have horse troops, you've got shield troops, and you can all command these differently. The starting zone is limited, you can't just have them anywhere in the map. And then when you press play, you can then rotate them anywhere in the map. Sometimes maps will have a modifier like a building, and within range of this building will give you 5% or some percentage increased melee damage, or it will give enemies that same amount increased melee damage towards you. And between runs you'll be greeted with a nice interface where you can select different icons, and these icons can have a chest for rewards, they can have a note, they can have a question mark, it's just random I guess, and you'll have a combat one. There's also shops that you have, traders, where you can buy mercenaries or you can buy items. You can only have a select amount of items per run, and you can sell them to get better ones too. Now actually in battle is where you're going to be most of the time, so how does this play out and is it fun? Well, for starters I will say I'm not sure if my game is bugged, but I heard 0 arrows being shot and melees being damaged, whatever. I just didn't, it's really satisfying to hear that, and I didn't hear any of it here. So if my game isn't bugged, the devs really need to add that, because it really does make the combat more satisfying. The combat plays out really fun in moments, but watching it back when I'm editing this video, it's just all the same. Like, I'm looking at every map that I've done and it's just all the same. Basically what happens is you've got your units in the middle, because there's no reason to have them around the edges, and you've got your archers in range of the melee units, so your archers can be shooting arrows on the melee as they're fighting. And then all the enemies are spread out, it's not just in the center of the map, they'll be spread out on the edges too. But then they will walk towards the center and just walk towards your troop. So it's fun to play, but looking back at it when I'm editing, it just looks the exact same every single time. The modifiers is really what makes this game interesting. Some troops are armored and some of them obviously have ammo, some of them are large, whatever. You've got these on the basic mercenary cards, they're modifiers, but you've also got item modifiers. I remember I had a modifier and I can't remember where, but it was like the units didn't take damage from any arrows from the enemies. That was just like, I thought it was OP. It's got a really good balance on it though. I will also mention a really big factor towards going in one run after another. Your combat units do not heal. You can heal them, I believe, and you can also buy healing from traders. But towards the end, for example, there's just no traders, and there's no way to heal. So you've got to do like 3 maps and just hope that your units don't take damage, just so you can progress, because there's just no way to heal towards the end. There is like an auto mode where you can just click on one of these tiles and it will automatically play out for you and just give you the results of the fight, so you don't need to fight every single icon if you don't want. But doing that, your units will take more damage than they need to take. This game will also be released in 2025. Currently it has a demo. I don't know how long this demo will last, but give this game a wish list if you think it's for you. I enjoyed it. It needs so much more improvements though. It needs, like, I get the modifiers and everything, but runs still feel the same. I don't know how to explain it. There just needs to be more fun to it. Sound will also add a lot more satisfying elements to the game too. I think the gameplay loop is really cool, and again, everything still needs work, but the core gameplay mechanics here are really fun. The fact that it's on a tabletop, amazing. It's so cool. You can actually see the tavern, you can look around it too. You can see these big guys just there, but to command these troops in the tabletop fashion, really cool. So areas do need work, but this game has got a really solid foundation, and I actually do look forward to the release when it comes out. I think this game's going to be so much fun. If you do think this game is for you, if you like commanding your troops in battlefields, or maybe you like the aspect of that, but all the games that's done it's been too in-depth and really confusing and complicated, well, this is the perfect game for you. Links are in the description if you want to give this one a wishlist. I know I have. Really fun to play. Again, check out the demo if it's still available. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for your time here, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.